Episode 29, Lavender Hills Farm. We just finished gathering up the straw off the wheat field. We got 510,384 liters of straw. Let's see where we want to put that straw. We got straw in there for that there. We ain't worried about too much of that. Let's take a look at this down here. We're going to put that in the silage additive and all that stuff there where we make diesel, liquid fertilizer, silage additive. And what's nice about this, we can take the straw and it'll turn immediately into chaff. That is about the quickest way you can turn any product, grass, hay, or straw, without having to do the actual chaff. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Hello. It will convert this straw right into chaff immediately. Alright, we're almost full on that. Okay. Let's see what this is saying. Out of space. Okay, we can go back to making silage again. Get that up and running right now. We shall park this. At the moment. And we're going to grab a plow. Some sorter, that is. Plow that field that we harvested the peas off of. We didn't get that many. That field didn't really amount to much for peas. I think we got about 36,000 liters. We're going to plow this field. Yeah, it's bringing up the big stones. Okay. Okay, he's done with this. Weeding this field here. Okay. Whoa. We want to come in here. With this. Alright. He's done picking that stone up here. Alright, let's take a look at this here real quick. Okay, this field's gonna need plowed too. We had green beans in this field here. As we mentioned in the last episode. And we got this field over here that had wheat in it, getting cultivated. The rock picker up to this field here so we can pick the rock off of it. Alright, we'll stop here, park him here right here. Okay, we need to throw lime on a couple fields. I think it's this one right here. And it is. Whoa, I left that thing sitting there. To get it off the road. I might widen this road a little bit. Yeah, I moved that station over there. Alright, we need to change the setting. I believe we're going to plant peas in this field so we can get a good decent crop of peas. Alright, let's grab. While he's doing that, grab this tractor here, get him off the field. Is he doing around, or is he going to do something stupid? That might be his last pass going that direction. So I need to go over here. Park him for a little bit. See how many beans we got in here. Well, we got 2%. We got 26,000. That's about what we got in peas. It was about 26,000. We will be taking the green beans to Andrea's Preserved Foods. Alright, we need to get another tractor here somewhere. I think there's one sitting right here. See what? Okay. I don't want those two tractors there. I'll grab this tractor up here. need to fill up a seed. Alright. We got peas already lined up on it. That's good. Oh crap. Alright, I see what he's doing now. Okay. Going back and forth this way. Alright. I can deal with that. I'll put this over here now. This field's gonna need plowed also. Looks like he's about to wrap up this lime process just in time. It don't look like he's putting any fertilizer down. It's not required, I guess. Alright. Whoa! Well, that might be in his way. Let's move over here. Alright. See how we are in this pine situation. Alright, let's take a look at something here with our animals. We got some manure in there and a little bit of slurry. And how's our milk coming along? Alright. Got some manure in there and no slurry. Oh. That's different. I'll have to investigate on that. And how's our goats doing? Our sheep are doing well. Our goats are doing well. They got plenty of water, grass, and they are producing milk. Sheep producing wool. Cows are producing milk. Pigs are just growing. Chickens are producing eggs. We got eggs, 30 liters of eggs there. And we got some goat's milk there. And we got some wool in there. Inactive. Let's get that distributing. Spinnery. Clara spinnery. We got wool in there. We got some clothes. Nope. Let's take a look at Hannah's clothing. They got fabric. Oh, we can start making clothing. There we go. And we will be storing the clothing. We should be finishing up this. Well, so far, the only great demand we've had on this map so far was methane. And I ain't got nothing that's creating a methane, so I bought it. Bought a couple tanks and sold it. Just for GP. Alright, we are going to fix this right now. Let's make sure I got it all. I do. Cool. We have to plow this field. Grab our stone picker. A tree I gotta eliminate. A couple trees I gotta eliminate off the around this. And what are we doing here? Take a look at this. Got 4 workers working at the moment. See how he's doing up here. let's take a look at this here. See where he's at on this field. Is he done picking rock already? He must be. Yeah. I might as well throw the lime on this field over here then. What are you waiting for? Now, I'm curious if he's going to turn around and go the opposite direction now. Imagine that. That was a good guess. Got 4 workers working at the moment. Yeah, the only thing we got to harvest next month is onions. And probably some weeding, depending. Speaking of weeds, let's check to see if there's any weeds we got. This is spinach here. It's one needs plowing, but I'm going to get my second crop of spinach off of it first. Alright, we ain't got no weeds growing anywhere. That's good. I think what I'm going to plant in this field over here where it's getting limed, I think I'm going to plant some poppies in that field. Just for the different color. And this field is going to get planted in, I'm not sure yet. We really don't need no corn. Because I'm not chopping it. I might do, I got a field of corn growing. Just for GP. I'm going to put in this field here. What do we need? I got carrots, parsnips up there. I don't know if I'll need any more spinach or not. Let's take a look at those 2 facilities here real quick. That's got 240,000 liters of spinach in that one. I might need to plant some red beets. Because a couple episodes back, I sold 2 million liters of red beets, and I used up all the red beets that I had for Andrew's Preserve and Carolyn's vegetable processing. I got a field of sunflowers over here for sunflower oil. I got a field of canola planted. I don't know how much I'll need of that. Let's take a look at the oil mill. Terrell's oil mill, we're running okay on that. I got olives growing. Yeah, I think I'll put red beets in this field here. There, we got that done. Alright. That's done. Yeah, I'm gonna plant poppy in this field here. And it might further on down the line, I might take this field and that field to get to the right of us. I might join them. We'll see. I pretty much left most of the trees here. That's the intended forestry areas are numbered. There's not too many evergreens in the lumber type trees in these patches that you see scattered over the map. To the right of us over there on that far corner, I know is a lot of pine trees. That's where we'll probably do some forestry work at. Put a small village over in that area, maybe. And they probably set up a place to make some furniture. I haven't decided on that yet. I don't know for sure if I'm going to do a whole lot of forestry work. But my main goal on this map is lavender. That is that's hence the name Lavender Hills Farm. And Pussycat is cleaning Benji's ears again. Yeah. And his eyes. Yeah, he's pestering you, isn't he? And we're about to wrap this episode up. We're just rocking and rolling. Alright, let's take a look at our green bean harvest here. Should be getting pretty good. Whoop, that's not the green bean field. This is the green bean field. If you like what you saw, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't yet and you want to see more, it doesn't cost a thing. Touch that subscribe button. And when you do that, drop a tasty treat on that notification bell because you never know when you're out of it will appear on the scene. And with that being said, you all have a wonderful day. This is where I'm going to end this video here with this harvester harvesting